It started with a single tweet, just a whisper from an anonymous account, but by the time the sun set on that fateful day, the world was on its knees. Bitcoin had finally collapsed, as the experts had warned, but the world had never believed. The bubble that seemed unbreakable, unstoppable, had burst in a catastrophic chain reaction. The streets were flooded with panic. People gathered outside banks, clutching empty wallets and phones that no longer held any worth. The cryptocurrency empire, which had long been the digital lifeblood of the modern world, was gone. Governments scrambled to respond, but it was too late. The decentralized dream had turned into a nightmare. For the last decade, Bitcoin had promised freedom, autonomy, a world unshackled from the chains of traditional finance. But now, that promise lay in ruins. The wealthy who had once basked in their newfound fortunes were the first to flee. The crypto elite retreated into their bunkers, their secure vaults, their private islands, leaving the rest of the world to fend for itself. The city of New York, once a vibrant center of finance and innovation, was now a shadow of its former self. Skyscrapers loomed like hollow monuments to a failed dream, their glass windows shattered by desperate hands. It wasn't just the money that was gone, it was the entire system that had built itself on Bitcoin. Without it, there was no infrastructure, no trust. The global economy had crumbled, taking every industry with it. Those who had believed in the revolution, the dream of a better future, now found themselves in a bitter reality. The decentralized society had failed them just as the centralized one had. Bitcoin's crash had left no victor, only survivors, each struggling to rebuild something from the rubble. In the aftermath, the government rose from the ashes, but it wasn't the government people remembered. It was a government born out of chaos, hungry for control, not willing to let the people ever forget who had failed them. Cryptocurrency was banned, outlawed, and the old financial system was re-established with an iron fist. But the damage was done. Trust had been shattered. The dream of a new world was dead. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a lone figure stood atop the remains of Wall Street, looking out at a world forever altered. The crash had wiped the slate clean, but at what cost? The future was now a bleak, uncertain place, one where hope had no place to grow.